Okay, so finding your favourite seated position for yourself. And if we just let the arms rest down upon your knees, or you can rest them in your lap, okay? Either is fine. And rolling back the shoulders, opening out with the collarbone, shutting your eyes, and just taking a nice long deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Taking a long deep breath in and all the way back out. And just trying to run that breath along the back of your throat. Take a long deep breath in breathing all the way back out. And this time, take that breath in a little bit deeper, a little bit longer. And gently nodding your chin down in towards your chest. And then raising your chin back up, breathing all the way back out. Take a long deep breath in and slowly lower your chin, taking on that half throat lock and holding on to your breath. And then raising your chin back up and breathing all the way back out again. Take a long deep breath in and then breathing all the way back out. And we're breathing out, going right down to the bottom of your exhalation. Lowering down your chin and holding the breath out. And then raising your chin back up and breathing in. And one more time, breathing out. And really try and empty the lung space completely this time. Breathing out a little bit more. And then lowering down your chin, holding the breath out. And then raising your chin back up. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath in and out. And just draw a little bit more awareness to your core, drawing the navel back to the spine. And if we could clasp the fingers and raise your arms high above your head. Squeeze your head a little with both arms if you can. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, take a small rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. And breathing out, take a small rotation with your upper body. Breathing in, bring it to the middle. Breathing out, letting your arms all of the way back down. Lift up gently to your knees, uncurl your heels, and sitting all the way back down. Let's lift the chin, and as you draw along the ground, staying close to the floor, breathing in, shoulders down, chest open, lifting the chin. As you breathe out, curl the toes, send the hips back, draw your head down through your arms. Breathing in as you draw forwards to a plank. And then breathing out, bending your knees and sitting on back. Breathing in, drawing your body up and through. Breathing out, sending the hips away and the head down through your arms. Breathing in, draw forwards to a plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting on back. Breathing in as you draw your body up. Breathing out, sending the hips away, head down. Breathing in, draw forwards to plank. And then breathing out to bend the knees and sit on back. Breathing in to pull your body up and through. And breathing out, pull the belly up underneath you as you ease the heels back. Breathing in, draw forwards to a strong plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit on back. One more time, breathing in, drawing your body up and through. And then this time as you breathe out, staying in the down dog and treading it down, working from one foot to the other. Now just checking out your hand placement. Have your hands facing straight up. Work your hips a little side to side and have your feet about hip distance apart. Keeping the heels back, let's walk your hands all of the way back. Just take a hold of your elbows and rock a little side to side. And now just letting go of your arms. Slowly unroll your spine. Bring your arms to the ceiling again, clasping your fingers, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, activate your waist to take a nice long stretch into the side of your body. Breathing in, draw your body up. Again, breathing out, activate your waist. Bring your arms in alignment with your ears, away from your body. Breathing in, coming up, breathing out, letting your arms all the way back down. All right, stepping up to the top of your mat, hands into your heart. Let's take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, open the body and fold forwards, bend your knees if you need to. Breathing in, right leg, step it all of the way back, release your knee to the floor, lifting your chin. And then breathing out, let's step back and hold into a strong plank. Breathing in, come down to knees, belly and chest. And breathing out as you draw to up dog, elbows in, shoulders are down. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out, pushing to a straight plank. And breathing out into your down dog. Breathing in, step your right foot forwards, lift the chin, release the toes back. And breathing out, step the left foot forwards and fold to your knees. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open your chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, dive your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, step it all of the way back. Lifting your chin, releasing the toes back. Breathing out, let's step the feet together, hold into your plank. And breathing in, come down to your knees, your belly and chest. Breathing out, softly coming into an upward dog, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathing in as you lower, curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing out as you push to plank and back off into a downward dog. Breathing in, stepping through with your left leg, lifting the chin, releasing the toes back. And breathing out, stepping forwards with your right leg, unfolding. Breathing in, pull up through the belly, open the chest, gaze to your thumbs, breathing out, hands back to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms, breathing out, diving your body forwards, breathing in, now stepping back with your right leg, but leaving the knee above the ground for me. Now just make sure that you haven't got your feet in front of each other. Alright, you've got your back foot slightly out. Now brace the front leg and bring your body up, opening your chest. Taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring your right arm forwards and your left arm back. Breathing in, bring your hands into your heart. Breathing out, take the arms in the opposite direction. And again, look back. Breathing in, bring your hands back to your heart. And this time, breathing out, come to a cactus. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and just tilt your chest up a little. And then slowly come down to the floor. And then step the feet together and hold into your plank. Now just lowering yourself down upon your knees. And then I'd like you to clasp your fingers together. We're going to come into your dolphin. Now starting off on the knees, just relaxing the toes to the floor. As we draw the upper body forwards, breathe out and engage the core. And then breathe in, gently draw back. Now as we come forwards, if you can, I'd like you to engage the core, breathe out through your mouth. Breathing in. Now try not to let your lower back sink. So pull up on your bottom rib and move that body forwards as one. If you're feeling stronger, go up into your toes. And come forwards with the legs nice and straight. And then draw the hips back up. As you draw forwards, breathing out. Breathing in, sending your hips away. Breathing out as you come forwards, engaging the core. Breathing in, send the hips back. Breathing out as you come forwards. Breathing in, tip back. Two more, breathing out and breathing in. One more time, breathing out, breathing in, back on up. Come down onto your knees for me and then slide your body all the way down upon the floor. Now let's take the feet about as wide as your mat. Take your right arm across the top of your mat. We're going to come into a little turn on your Cobra. Fingertips down towards the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, raising up and looking over your shoulder. And just try and relax your shoulders. Relax the lower end of your body. Maybe you can see your left foot. Maybe you see both feet. Bring it back on round. Let's change it over. Fingertips to the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring your body up onto your forearm, looking over your shoulder. And bring the body back round. Hands beneath your shoulders. As we draw up into your upward dog, just try and relax out your chest. Have a nice good distance between your ears and your shoulders. And gently releasing back down. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing in, push up to plank. Breathing out into your downward dog. Now I'd just like to reach in underneath with your right hand and find your left leg. Now reach along either to the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot, and then looking underneath your armpit towards the ceiling. And then place your hand to the floor. Let's swap it over. We're reaching in in underneath, looking underneath your armpits. And then bring your hand down to the floor. Step your right foot up between your hands, lifting your chin, releasing the toes back. Step your left foot through to the top of your mat. And let's take a deep breath in, coming all of the way back up. Breathing out, hands back into your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, stepping back. Okay, have it slightly out to the side so it'll be easier on your balance, but stay on your toes. Brace the front leg and bring your body up and open out your chest and your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, left arm forwards, right arm back and looking back. Slowly come round, bring your hands in towards your heart. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, go in the opposite direction. Keep bending that front knee. Breathing in as you bring it back. Bring your hands back out to cactus again. Open the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together and tilt up a little if you can. Your hands all the way back down to the floor. All right, let's step the feet together and then just come down upon your knees for me. Now I'm going to take in a little bit of glute work here. So I'd like you to lower down your left elbow and keep your right hand to the floor. Extend your right leg and then lift your leg and lower it back down. Now as you lift the leg, breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out to lift, breathe in to lower. And as you breathe out to lift, pull back through the belly, into lower. Just a little bit of glute work here. Breathe out, lift, and into lower. And again, breathe out, lift, and in. All right, now I'm going to change the direction of the leg. And I'm going to bring the knee towards the shoulder. Breathe in, and then breathe out, push the leg out straight. Breathing in, breathing out to push the leg out straight. And again, breathing in, knee coming to shoulder. Breathe out, try not to move your upper body. Breathing in, knee, breathing out to push. Good, one more. And then I have one more. I'm going to bring the leg out to the side. Now breathing out to lift the leg. And breathing into low. You could bend your knee here. Breathing out, lift. And into lower. Again, breathing out, lift. Into lower. Lift. And lower. One more. And bring the leg in. Okay, swapping your arms over. Right elbow to the floor, left hand to the floor. Take the left leg out. Breathing out, lift. Breathing into lower. And even though I know you're slightly uneven, but it should give you a little bit more range in the leg work that you're using. Alright? So as you lift the leg, breathe out, pull back through the belly. And then breathe in as you lower. Again, breathing out to lift the leg up. Breathing in to lower the leg down. One more with the leg straight. And then we're going to bring the knee in. So breathing in, knee to the shoulder. And then breathing out, stretch the leg away. Breathing in, knee, shoulder. Breathing out, stretching it away. And again, breathing in, knee, shoulder. Breathing out, push it away. Really locking into the core, working a little bit of range work here. Breathing in and out. And we've just got one more range coming out to the side. Breathing out to lift the leg. And breathing in to lower. Breathing out to lift. into low, and ideally we want that leg lifting in alignment with your body, but just do your best. If it's slightly going back behind you, don't panic. All right, and again, breathing out, lift and lower. One more. And release. All right, come down upon your belly. And you can take this with either one or both legs coming in together. We're taking a hold of our ankles or your feet. Now give yourself a little bit of a squeeze of the backside and see if you can lift the thighs a little off the floor and open the chest. All right, now if you're doing one leg in a moment, I'm going to give you opportunity to come around and do the other side. All right, so not coming up too high on that first one. All right, coming back down, and if you are doing one leg, we're going to the other leg now. If you're okay with it, coming up with both again. So as you come up, breathing out, and maybe this time we come up a bit higher. We lift up with the chest. Okay, try and press the feet upwards and the chest open. That's it, gazing up a little. Slowly let it down. Hands beneath your shoulders, upward facing dog. That should be getting a little bit easier now. And releasing it all of the way back down. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing in, push the plank. And breathing out into your downward dog. Now just move your feet together for me. Okay, now this time we're just going to work the hips from side to side. I want you to try and activate your waist. Okay, now this is happy dog. Rather obviously, you're wagging your tail. But try and find that you're getting your oblique muscles, the muscles in your waist to work, the muscles in your lower back to work. Still looking up to your belly. Just working it side to side. Okay, now stepping forwards, breathing in with your left foot, releasing the knee back down. Breathing out, step forwards with your right foot and folding. Breathing in, blood through the belly, over the chest, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands back to your hearts. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, stepping your left foot back behind you, leaving your right leg at the top. Now again, as you look back, check your heels are on the same line along the middle of your mat. Placing your right elbow to your right knee, tuck your tailbone and your bottom under, and bring back your left arm looking over your shoulder. Let's from here bring back out your left arm, and if it feels okay to, take your right hand to the floor and try and roll open the upper body, looking up towards your hand. Try and drop back your shoulders. Alright, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let that arm come around the front of your body. Push hard into your right leg, come on up into Warrior Two. Then again, rolling over that back hip, opening out with your shoulders and chest. Try and feel your ribs and your hips are on the same line. And then let's straighten up that front leg. All right, taking a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sliding through with your upper body and taking your right hand towards your right leg. Try not to let your left hip throw itself forwards. Looking up towards your left hand. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, lowering down your left hand to your right leg. take your right hand to your lower back. If you need to, bend your knee a little if it feels uncomfortable. If it feels okay to, take your hand beyond your foot, and then maybe raising your right arm and looking up. Alright, now bending deeply into your right knee. Clasp your fingers behind you for Humble Warrior and draw your head towards the inside of your ankle if you can, looking back towards your foot. And letting your arms come into that shoulder girdle stretch. Okay, moving it back a little and coming in towards Bird of Paradise if you'd like to work that in today. Right arm beneath your right leg and find your fingers. Start to work your back foot in. And then if you feel you're ready for this today, push hard into your left foot and lifting your right leg off the ground. Good. Wherever you get to, breathe. Alright, then slowly bending the knee on the way down, stepping back with your left leg. Alright, let's take both of your hands to the inside and roll onto the outside edge of your left foot. I'm going to come into a side plank. Now, be it that you stack your feet up one on top of the other, be it that you take your first two fingers around your right big toe and then send your leg up towards the ceiling. But whichever one you feel you'd like to work with today, if you're taking the leg up towards the ceiling, try and bring it back so it lines up with your body. And then bring that leg all of the way back round. And then step the back leg in. Alright, see that the heels are on line again. You've got about 2 palms distance. And then as you draw your body up, square your hips off, flatten your back line. Pull the belly up, lift the chin. And then from here, either a back prayer or hold your elbows. Move your body away from your legs. And then maybe start to move with your chin towards your shin. Try not to drop your head and breathe. Okay, make sure that the feet are nice and flat to the floor. Alright, particularly as we move forwards into the next balance, you want to have a good placement through your toes. So just make sure you're spreading your toes to the ground. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, bend into the front knee and rise the body into Warrior 3. So you want to try and get the back leg in alignment with the upper body. Push out through your back heel, hips are facing the ground, and you feel that both of your legs are working really hard. Now taking down your right fingers to the floor, so they're at a diagonal angle away from your foot. Raising your left arm, and if you can, point the toes and look up towards your hand. Lowering down your left hand, lowering down your left leg, folding to your knees. Take a deep breath in, coming all of the way back up. Raising your arms, look up to your thumbs, breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Let's let our arms down, relax out the shoulders. Coming into tree, dancer and half lotus, if you'd like to work it in. If you're not working into half lotus, maybe you work into flying pigeon instead. Alright, that might be a nice alternative. Feet together. Again, spread your toes. Engaging with your core. And then as we pick up the right foot, placing it above or below your knee. Okay, now again, take your time. Try and find something to focus upon that's not moving in front of you. As you raise your arms, move them up through the midline, and maybe take your right hand back behind your left. Okay, now gently taking your right arm down and turning your right leg. Now just letting your hand and your foot be lovely and united together, but just letting your leg relax a little. Then as we start to move forwards, gently start to raise the back leg so you increase the quad stretch. And then slowly coming back through. So either flying pigeon where you have your foot halfway down your leg, or you're working up into half lotus where you're drawing your knee downwards towards the floor. Alright, so you decide which is right for you. Alright, now you're working into half lotus, come around, maybe hold on to the big toe or hold on to your elbow. Then as we draw forwards, if you wish to, either sit back, okay, or take your hand down to the floor and send your head down towards your knee. And then gazing up, bend your standing leg and let's come slowly back up. If we can, raising the arms and extending the leg away from the body. Take a breath in and breathing out, lowering everything back down. Good, hands in your heart. Let's take a deep breath in, raising both arms. As you breathe out, open the body and dive forwards. Breathing in, right leg stepping on back. And let's just lay the left elbow to your left knee and take your right arm to come all the way back round, reaching and seeking out your inner thigh or your waist. Tuck your tailbone under, roll the shoulder back. It's a lovely freeing up exercise for the neck and the shoulder. Okay, now we're going to release back out your right arm, letting it come up past your ear, looking up towards it, but then again tuck your bottom slightly under. And then let's release that arm around the front of your body, pushing hard through your left leg and come on up. So we're rolling open the front knee. And again, as I said from the other side, ribs, tailbone, all pulled in. Let's straighten up your left leg. Take a deep breath in, move the body out to the left, and then taking your left hand towards your left leg. Right arm is coming straight up to the ceiling, and you're gazing up towards your thumb. So again, just always trying to roll back the upper body. You know, it's not about how far along the leg you work, it's about how well you're activating the upper muscles. So in this case, your right oblique muscles. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, taking down your right hand to your left leg. It could go beyond if that feels good. You could bend your left knee if that doesn't feel good. You could raise your left arm and look up towards your thumb. Good, alright, now bend deeply into the knee, clasp your fingers, and let's round that head in, looking back towards your back foot. Humble warrior. So again, really lovely release into the shoulder girdle whilst letting your arms do all of the work, letting them hand up and over. Alright, then moving it back a little. Let's take your left arm underneath, see if you'll find your fingers. And then from there, if you're ready to, work back in your right leg, weight bear upon, and then slowly lifting your left, if that feels good too. And extending the leg perhaps. And then slowly bring it back down, place it to the floor, and stepping back with your right leg. Both hands onto the inside. We're going to roll over onto the outside edge of your right foot, right hand to the floor. Either place your left foot on top of your right, or take your first two fingers around your big toe and come up for that lifted side plank. So really pushing away through the edge of your foot, drawing the knee to open. And then bring that leg all the way back round. Good job, everybody. We're going to bring that back leg in, heels on line. All right, so again, this much shorter stance posture. Now coming up halfway, square off your hips, all right? Try and measure yourself to the front edge of your mat. All right, so again, try and feel them, they're on line with each other. Now pushing out through your sit bones. Develop that flatter line to the back of your body. Then taking a hold of your hands or your elbows, and then lifting your chin still. We've not dropped our chin. And then from there we move out from the waist, and the chin comes towards your shin. All right, but it's only coming down as a byproduct of your body moving out from your waist. All right, so it wants to be that you're moving through the posture rather than trying to fold into it. It's not really a folding position, it's a moving out position. Alright, so make sure that your toes are all nice and separate. Then as we push hard into your left foot, bring your right leg up. Coming into Warrior 3. So you have your hips facing down. You have both of your legs as straight as you can take them today. And now drawing down your left fingers. And if you feel okay with it, pointing your toes on your back leg, opening the chest into your half moon balance, looking up to your thumb. And then lowering your hand down, lowering down your right foot and drawing into your knees. Breathing in, coming all the way back up. Breathing out, hands back down into your heart. All right, coming into your balances on the other leg. Letting your shoulders free up, spreading out your toes, pulling up through the arches of your feet. And as we pick up the left leg, placing your foot above or below your knee. All right, now again, hands in your heart and breathe. We may not have thought of breathing for the last couple of moments. And bring your hands up through the midline. Taking your left hand behind your right, squeezing the space out behind your head. Alright, let's release down that left hand. Taking a hold of that left leg. And kind of just again, just dropping your foot into your hand. Alright, now tilting. As we send it forwards, bring the leg up behind you. Keeping the chin lifted. And then slowly draw it back in. And half lotus or flying pigeon. So either you're putting your foot across your thigh, making that figure of 4, or you're holding your foot up to the opposite side and to the crease at the top of your right leg. And you're either reaching around for the elbows or you're holding your big toe. And then as we come forwards, starting to lower down, bending the standing leg a little, and either sending the hips back, or you take your hand to the floor and you bring your head down. And then looking up, bending the standing leg, and slowly drawing back on up. Extending your arms upwards, extending your leg away. Breathing in and breathing out, lowering all the way back down. Alright, hands into your heart. Step back a little, we're going to come down for your crow posture. So coming up into your tiptoes, slowly lower yourself down. And then hands down towards the floor. And soften the elbows. Bring your knees to perch up into either your armpits or you're bringing them to the side of your knees. And then gently starting to draw the feet up off the ground. Again today, alright, if you'd like to have a second go there, or we can have a go at extended crow maybe today, alright. We've done quite a lot of hip work, so it might be a good day to try, alright. So either go forwards, okay, or if you'd like to have a go at extended crow, I'm going to talk you through if you've forgotten, okay. So I'm walking my I'm walking my feet around my hands, and then moving my hands behind my heels. Now the hands need to face the same way as your feet. Alright, then as you sit back, you can lift and extend the legs. But do make sure your hands are facing forwards. Alright, you're not going to balance the other way round. And then you're lifting your chin, and you lift your bottom. And the more you lift your bottom, the more you lift your chin, the higher you go. Second go with your crow. Come on down. Alright, we're going to work into your roll back from here. So if you need a cushion behind your back, have that in place. If you need something around your feet to hold on to, again, by all means. Now roll the shoulders open. Take a deep breath in, let your ribs widen. And then as you breathe out, sink your lower back towards the floor. Either go back to halfway or imprint and find the ground. Breathing in and then breathing out, engaging your core and draw your body up nice and tall. Again, breathing in. As you breathe out, sinking your lower back in towards the floor. Breathing in and breathing out as we draw up. Lifting up nice and tall. Okay, breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly working your back down in towards the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. Slowly drawing up, lifting up nice and tall. Now, if you'd like to challenge today, just put one hand across your chest. Deep breath in. As you go down, breathing out. Breathing in, as you come up, breathing out and lifting, swapping it over, breathe in, as you go back, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, drawing all the way back out. same direction as you. Opening out with your shoulders and chest, coming to our incline plane. Now engage the core first, take a breath in. As you breathe out, lifting your hips and pushing your toes down in towards the floor, and then breathing in as you lower. Now with this version, we're doing Pilates version today, look straight ahead. I'm breathing in to lower. Alright, and again, breathing out to lift. Now you could vary where you place your hands. See how, if you take your hands wider, does that make it a little bit easier? Alright, if you need that, go with it. See how, if you bring your thumbs together, does that change your balance a little? Does it make it feel a little bit more precarious? Alright, so maybe you do a couple of versions that way. Maybe just bring your hands in so they line up with your shoulders. Alright, but these small little variations can make a really big difference to how you feel. Alright, and how many more you can do. Alright, and how many more you can do well. So engaging with your core as you send the hips up, breathing in. We're aiming, if we can, to get the toes on the floor. 2 more. Breathing out to lift, into lower. 1 more. And into lower. Alright, now lower yourself back just onto your forearms. And I'm going to take the soles of the feet together. So I'm going to take a variation of double leg extension. As we take the legs away, breathing out, breathing in as we draw back in. Now some people do find this a little uncomfortable for their backs. So if this is you, then by all means lay yourself flat down and do double extension from your back. Alright? Soles of the feet together, so try and get them flat together. And then try and get your feet so they sit side by side. So you get a little bit of ankle, strength work, range of motion. Breathing out, breathing in. Alright? Often we don't think about the range that we have through our ankles and how strong our feet are. Alright? So breathing in, breathing out to push away. Again, breathing in, knees wide. Breathing out, pressing it away. Again, in, out. 2 more there if you can. Breathe in, out as you push. Good, 1 more in, out as you push. Alright, slowly bend your knees. Extend your legs a little and lower yourself all the way down upon your back. Alright, now just bring your heels in so they're in touching distance, both your fingertips. Coming into our ab prep, and we're going to work an ab prep with an oblique twist today. So I've got the hands to come back behind your head. Breathing in as we nod the chin. As you breathe out, raise your upper body and position your chest across to one side. Breathing in. And then breathing out, slowly bring yourself back out. Breathing in, nod the chin. As you breathe out, position your body across to the other side and lift. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower. Now can you do this without pushing your shoulder blade too hard on the floor? Breathing in, nod the chin. As you lift, engage the core. Stay there, breathe in. And as you lower, engage the core, bring yourself slowly back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out as you come up, position your body across. Breathing in, and breathing out as you lower all of the way back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, position your body across. Breathing in, breathing out and engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, position your body across. Breathing in, breathing out as you lower all of the way back down. 2 more. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, lift across and hold. Breathing in, breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, come up, position across and hold. Breathing in and breathing out, lowering all of the way back down. Now if you can, take your hands so they come flat to the floor, either side of you. Come up into your tiptoes and clamp your knees together. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, let your knees roll over one way. Breathe in, bring your knees back up. And then breathe out, let your knees roll the other way. Alright, so this might be enough today. It's a nice relaxing little release for your lower back. And again, hopefully you'll feel the oblique muscles work a little there for you too. If you wanted to make it harder, pick up the feet so the feet line up with your knees. And then again, breathing out, letting the knees draw over. Breathing in back to the middle. Breathing out, letting the knees draw over. Breathing in back to the middle. Now I want you to try and keep your shoulder blades on the ground. So as you take your knees over, it's just the bottom part of your body moving. Breathing out, knees drawing over. Breathing in. And again, navel back to the spine, let the knees draw over. Breathing in. And again, breathing out. Let the knees draw over. Keep the shoulder blades on the ground. Alright, again, breathing out, engaging the core. Breathing in to draw up. And again, breathing out, engaging the core. Alright, now I'm going to take it all the way over to the ground next time. If you find this is uncomfortable, please keep on the move. Alright, so you don't have to do this. So I'm drawing all the way over to one side. I'm going to let the knees touch down. Alright, now get into a position so you can feel both of your shoulder blades are on the floor again. And then maybe straighten the top leg and reach around and hold on to it. Alright, you don't have to. You can keep your knees bent. And then if you can, turn your gaze to the opposite hand. Alright, now bending your knees, and then slowly bring it up and over to the other side. And then once you get there, land, relax your shoulders. And then if it feels good to, straighten up that top leg, take a hold, and then turn your gaze and look in the opposite direction. Letting your knees draw back over, feet down to the ground again, and we're going to come all the way back up to seated. So either roll to one side, or if you can, straighten your legs, work through your imprint, and slowly draw yourself back on up, if you've got the energy to do so today. Alright, let's from here come to a loose cross-leg position. And then if you can just draw the opposite arm to your opposite leg. Alright? And then sitting up nice and tall, looking up over your shoulder. And then take it around the other way. front of your body. Stretch your shoulders and hollow out your belly and reach your arms forwards. As you breathe in, use your abdominals to bring you up. As you breathe out, letting your arms float down. Let's do that again. Hunch your shoulders to pull round. Tap the head in. Breathing in, rise up tall. Keep the chin lifted. Breathe in and out, slowing all the way back down. One more time. Breathing in as you come up high. This time keep your hands together. Breathe out, come down through your chakras to your third eye, to your throat, to your heart. And we'll finish your practice there tonight. Very well done, everybody. I hope you had a lovely practice. Drink some water, okay? And I will see you next time.